I'm saying it's basically just +1 armor though, so I'm sure there's someone else who can make more use of it. The strength bonus is better than dexterity bonus,
and it's a size bonus, so it's not the normal enhancement bonus.
And when we actually need it for infiltrating stuff, we can of course just take it off whoever's wearing it normally and put it on whoever we need to wear it.
Yeah, I would definitely say between Rae'nkalar and Zen for that.
Yeah, I'm thinking Rae'nkalar mainly because of the strength bonus.
Yes, I agree.
That's both to hit and damage for him. That's very valuable.
Now I need to get a new picture.
But it's a tiara.
Well, no,
it can look like
yes, well, when you alter self, it can look like whatever you want.
There's no time on it.
No, it's a
so
permanent
you just
alter
get
self.
the +2 size bonus to strength, as long as he looks a little different.
Which is perfectly possible.
Like I said, that item is just hat of greater disguise is too fucking valuable.
Yes.
I agree.
We all need hats of greater disguise. Yes.
Yes.
You can look like any. When we go down there, we look like dwarves. Go to Demo Hall.
Size bonus for everyone.
Just switch to the Explorer campaign with all of us having that item.
Switching between
looking
them.
at dwarves.
They don't know it, but we're running both.
Indeed.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, did you think of that, Fire Mountain Games? Did you think of a group trying to run both?
There is actually some things in the books with that, yes. It's not a group running both, it's two groups running against each other.
That would be difficult.
Yeah, I don't even know how he thinks that is possible, but there are some things in book 1 alluding to.
You'd have to
basically, it will be explored in future books. But at this point, that's far too late. But it's an interesting idea. It would take, I don't even know what it would take. Take a lot of logistics and stuff.
Both get past Vothis somehow.
Well, Drow start in Vothis and dwarves in Festival, and then just a war.
Oh my!
That might be fun.
The dwarves go into the islands.
I would put my money on the Drow. Gotta be honest. It would take so long to earn any kind of money in Festival.
Well, you see, the dwarves would have the power of loyalty and heart on their side, and they would have Zvirf Neblin who could be adequately applied.
That's true. So we have Neblin soldiers.
There would be a rush to see who can ally with the different factions in the jungle, and
can offer better rewards for allying with them.
Rewards? You see, both of them would have in mind the normal Drow treachery, and the normal penchant for Drow betrayal, and the empty promises that never amount to anything. And if the Drow started in Vothis, they wouldn't have much of anything.
They would also have in mind the dwarven greed and treachery that's probably happened in the past.
I think that's a little too hopeful.
Just a little bit.
I think so.
Dex seems to be a bit stacked.
At any rate, I am all for diving back down there into hell.
Let's go to hell.
Yes.
Let's go to hell. Yes, I think with that we're actually going to end the session. Because coming up, it's going to take a while. And
yeah, that's figures.
And I think we're actually going to stop here for this time. A little bit shorter, but yeah, coming up is long encounter things, most likely.
I'm glad I did my triple channel in the other battle. Wasteful as it was.
Sure.
Ended up sleeping with a 20 and then a 1.
I mean, I'm glad I got to use my spellbreaker abilities there.
Yeah, they seem pretty powerful.
I'm just glad in general.
That's that is like the thing as a spellcaster. That's the most annoying thing in the world.
Rillinan no longer has to fantasize about a fucking sword getting plunged in Elinari's back.
Well,
You actually saw it.
glad that I got to use Sikari in that way. With his new wings. He was
his
pretty
broken
epic.
wings. Well,
And fly again.
yeah.
No.
No.
They're not broken. They're
But
completely new.
it's poetic. I mean,
You walked the way of the living madness.
Oh.
That's poetic too.
Yes.
And Jonas just gave us spoilers for how long it's gonna be, man. Oh man, I am concerned.
Earthquakes.
the way of madness is a long one.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's actually the Earth never stops rumbling, like every fucking second.
Kind of run, and behind you there's a constant earthquake.
It's like that
And
sound
at some
Jim
point you
Carrey
will
does
get
in
tired.
Dumb and Dumber.
Then what you do, you wake up feeling like you're buried in stone. So really, you wake up and sit, and you're actually only gone like 2 feet.
Well, that sucks.
That would be madness.
This is madness.
It's the Earth's wound. Let's see here.
This is Earth's wound.
Go to pick all the orchids in the orchid jungle.
Yay, flowers! And then we have some hexes explored.
Oh yes, quite a few. We found a lot of these unique locations. All of them dwarven, as it seems, except for the cave-ins.
We'd be so inspired by that. Oh my goodness, these dwarven sites. If we were explorers.
Do you like your picture,
Where is
Manaki?
that hole? It must be close.
Do you like your new lizard picture?
Oh yeah, I like it. It looks less dumb now.
Looks like it's what?
It looks pretty terrifying for something that's apparently just made out of like fucking bone and some meat dangling off of it.
Well, it has been, you know, she has put a bit of metal on the bones and such. You know,
I didn't have many.
she got it from. I could even buy barding for the thing. Now that we have a trading post, but that's unnecessary though.
I don't have.
She bought or got this skeleton, so it was like a museum's piece. They had hammered things to it.
I don't have many unique mount tokens, but I'm glad you had the one I had with a lizard.
Let's see what we are at total then.
So much experience.
Indeed.
No, wait. Let's see how much experience points Sheep thinks we have before we actually tell him how much we have.
I think we have. Let's find out. 25,774. I have no idea if that's correct.
Yes, 25,774 is right.
Yes.
What, after like four consecutive sessions with you, like, oh?
I'm completely up to date now. I hope. Hopefully.
Send Jonas back the campaign file. There you
About
go,
that
Jonas.
session, kids. I mean, it turned out alright. We did a good job. Except for,
Didn't die.
unfortunately, Manaki did end up falling asleep, but, it's
No,
okay.
some can't help it at that.
You might have just had a nice nap. It's fine.
Didn't we
Only
joke
a
about
field.
that passage just leading back to Waffles? And it pretty much did. Like the tunnel we found in the beginning of the session.
No, it led us to a giant slug.
Yeah, but it pretty much let us skip all the things we were dreading.
And, yes, we'll get to find those at another time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But,
We got to postpone our inevitable demise.
And now Zen is going to shoot every single boulder we come across.
That boulder is looking at me, I know it. It has moved, don't you see?
Yes, boulders can be scary.
Do you see?
I mean, Sheep the Glorious Ranger, you know, Zen the Glorious Ranger, rather, he was surprised. He was like, my god, I've never seen a boulder turn into a slug before.
It's like camouflage and shit.
One more thing for his list to be worried about. Boulders.
He's he's like writing a book.
Yeah, it's like a book, but it doesn't have sentences, but just things. Like boulder, drow, elunary, more drow.
Did we remember to edit the number of plant scrolls we have?
I did not do such a thing.
because we will have lost 2 more, right?
No, we will only lose 1 more. We only built 1 orchard in turn 9.
Oh, we had 4. Good.
Lovely. So yeah, next week there won't be a session because Manaki and Tine is moving and don't have internet probably, and I am at the final speed, frenzied speed working of the semester basically before I go, before it's summer. Yeah, that's basically going through my mind all the time.
Completely Pathfinder.
And the week after that, I won't be here.
Yeah, but we will most likely have a session.
That's like half a month
Yes.
before you play again.
Yeah, it's horrible.
What do you do?
Probably live my life. Pretend this whole thing never happened.
He'll have to be
Snort
content
in the
with imagining Chiron in action.
You can always roll some 20s and then crit.
Is now
Just-
over. Yeah, crit that boulder.
Well, it's gonna suck. That's at least what I think.
So are you using deadly aim with Zen?
No, not yet, no.
Alright. You don't feel confident enough to damage? Because I did see the damage being a little bit low, mostly sort of 9, 11.
Well, the point is that archery does take a lot of feats.
It does.
Yeah, deadly
It's
aim.
full attack every turn.
Deadly aim is probably something I'm going to pick up at level 9, I think.
Oh, that's late.
It's late, yeah.
But
You
the same
set
for
up
me, like
7.
power attack. I won't get power attack until like 9.
7 will be Boon Companion.
Oh, yeah.
The power of the bat.
Yes, his training will finally make him.
You know, and
a
it's not like
viable
he's
combatant.
human. You know, he can't get that bonus feat from being human. Come on.
Yeah.
That delicious human bonus feat.
Bonus feat.
Bonus feat.
I want to know what that
We all want
delicious
more
drow bonus feat is. I don't care about some of these stupid things we've got.
Like fairy fire.
Immunity to magical sleep effects.
I have the ability to 5-foot step through difficult terrain. We haven't seen that since session 2.
Have
It's
we
not
ever
fair.
seen difficult terrain?
I'm okay with not seeing that much difficult terrain. Although,
I mean,
it still hurts the enemies more than it hurts
I'm
me.
gonna go ahead and pull up this troll. What's the point of making a strategic decision if I'm never rewarded or made to be punished for that strategic decision? And I'm just gonna retrain to unlock my fairy fire capabilities.
It's gonna be a training montage with Rillen trying to cast fairy fire.
And you know,
not
Jonas would
stepping
allow
out
that.
of the difficult terrain.
Jonas would allow that because fairy fire and darkness. He's like, oh, that's gonna balance the game.
By the way,
It seems weird to retrain racial traits.
I don't think that's possible.
No, I'm a noble drow. Well, I guess you can already do
See,
that.
once again, just fucking Manakai's pissing everything away on his absurd things. No, it's unlocking my arcane potential.
Sure.
By tapping into the bloodline of my ancestry and
The
wielding the
ancient,
fairy fire.
You know, the ancient magics of House Vytharia has long been slumbering within Rillen, but now they are awakening.
Darkness every turn.
Some cackling from his room, screaming about light and darkness.
So we did see a good use for Verifier.
Now, something I would trade away is our ability to always use hand crossbows, rapiers, and short swords.
Hey,
don't
if your campaign uses alternate racial traits, you can retrain a racial trait from Ultimate Campaign itself. This takes 20 non-consecutive days and requires a trainer with the racial trait you want.
There's nothing that lets me retrain the weapon familiarities. Why, mother? Why did you make a new training?
And as it turns out, there are more people with fairy fire and darkness than there are with the nimble moves.
But don't you want to have the moves?
But I want to have the moves. It's never been useful.
You also get that, that feat, right?
Is the feat.
Can you reference me the page in Ultimate Campaign?
Stock.
I'll have to open Ultimate Campaign myself, and I can't do that right now. I was looking at the SRD and the retraining rules there, and that's reference from Ultimate Campaign.
I'll take a look.
I was just bringing it up. I can't pull up Ultimate Campaign right now.
That's fine.
Shield swords and hand crossbows. Who does that?
Hand crossbows aren't even that good.
No,
Hey,
no, they're
Dark.
not.
They're not good.
Mm-hmm.
With drow, you'd find better weapons to
You
trade.
need a new picture for Rain. I have one you can potentially use if you want.
Mandatory bastard sword training for every drow in Arthas.
Stop yawning.
I'm tired.
I don't know how you kids are going to survive, because you're used to having those 2 roleplay sessions on Friday and Saturday.
I know, right? But
I don't know either. It's going to
super
be so
tired
heavy.
from moving, probably, and probably spend those days at this apartment cleaning it. So
It's gonna be fun.
So after the session yesterday, I did see another roleplay session go on. It was some. Oh, all flesh must be eaten.
That's one I might actually watch.
You kids are going to have to loiter for 2 weeks going, how do we defeat Santa Claus?
Yeah, fucking Santa Claus.
I don't think I'm gonna have.
A lot of lucky rolls. That's how we defeat Santa Claus.
I don't think I'm gonna have much
Enough
thinking time.
Yeah, enough drow sleep poison. We
5%
all,
chance, right?
everyone puts it on and throw it in there.
You buy drow sleep poison.
Why all the drow sleep poison?
Actually, that might be something that's very hard to get.
Well, Cash is an alchemist. So she
Cash can make it.
Yeah,
could
Cash
make
is a
it.
drow and an alchemist, so she can prove it.
I could make it.
Well, 5% chance. We have so many attacks that may potentially hit him.
God, I hope he doesn't have neutralized poison. Oh, no.
Oh, damn it. Oh, that's that plan. Retreat. We'll be back in a week.
Try tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're just like, hold on, Santa, we'll be back tomorrow. Just like, leave.
I mean, that's basically what we have to do. We can't defeat him, and if he just one-shots us, that's kind of what we have to do.
We can defeat him, Jonas. We can defeat him.
Believe in it.
We just had a series of very bad turnouts, pretty much.
Unfortunate events.
Partly caused by our decisions.
There's
no denying that.
Rain's new picture. Here we got the black blade.
Ah, he looks so old.
That's
I know, he
now
looks
the
so
head.
emaciated.
Yep.
He looks terrible.
The power of a Garrus is kind of draining.
Fucking shoulder pauldrons. Jesus, what the hell, man? Come on.
It's the drow way. It's flashy and spikes.
How good those were for Sauron. Oh, wait. Oh.
Just remember that if you grab this guy, you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm guessing he has armor spikes, yeah.
Grappling creature. Go for it, yeah.
Lick him, please. Little tongue grab him and pull up. I'm sure these spikes will feel good.
Yeah, that 1D2 or 1D4 or whatever damage, yeah, that'll crush you for sure.
Yeah, it is a bit underwhelming.
Well, yeah, when you start sort of regarding the realistic aspect of like Pathfinder and the other D&D stuff, it goes out the window. It's like, just to put this two-handed sword into the face of this guy, but he's just going on.
Well, as I understand it, when you do hit points damage, you don't like do a crit and like gore him and entrails fall out and he's just still fighting. He's just sort of, you exhaust him, right? It's about resources and such. Hit points is how much you can continue fighting before at some point you have like.
It's enough like little bits of hits and dings. It's like we don't simulate every single combat swing in an actual combat. It's not like Rae'nkalar hits Wallenary once, and then Wallenary attempts to cast a spell. It's a series of dodging, parrying, thrusting.
Sure.
Like an interesting movie. They took turns.
My foil casting is all about that. I'm swinging so much, I'm making it very difficult to concentrate.
Yeah. I don't know. I would not stand unarmed against a trained swordsman while he tried to cut me down, waving my hands and saying magic words. I would not feel comfortable.
You know, I think the Dark Naga had a different set of ideas of how that would go. Not expecting, you know, things to just come flying at the walls at it in multiple senses.
It's like it was going to talk to us and dominate one of us.
I have to say, I love your use of the damn funeral veil.
You know,
hoping that he would like dominate persons in or something. That would have ended interestingly.
Yeah. That would have been the time where we go, well, hey, we know his longbow's not magical. Come here!
The other thing, he couldn't see me on the wall, so...
If I keep throwing enough glitter dust on you, motherfucker.
Besides, it's like enchantment spells. We get +2 at least.
Mm-hmm. If you tried it on me, you have a bad day because I get so many bonuses. But...
Yeah, you know. Figure with a few lightning bolts there, you know, the Dark Naga probably thought it was going to have a better, perhaps at least more time to do whatever it was it wanted to do before suddenly flying woofing in its face. And then Rae'nkalar, empowered by arcane magic,
just flying up the wall.
You have Tarlin completely handling another side and going on the back end.
I am gonna pass an update to Jonas and Manaki about the Pathfinder Dropbox. Because just for the heck of it, I'm gonna share all of my pictures too. I made a new file called NPC Pictures next to NPC Tokens. So if you're not satisfied with the tokens, you can choose the pictures and make them yourself.
Picture repository. Very useful resource to have.
I just noticed that we have our own way of making tokens. Some like them closed, some don't. So I thought I'll just share my pictures so you can, if you're not satisfied with the way I make the tokens, you can make them yourself.
I make all of my tokens myself.
Then why are you in this? Then why did you want it to be part of this Dropbox thing?
I like to be a part of things.
You want to be intimate.
Are you not gonna use it?
I want to feel like I belong.
Are you gonna use it?
Maybe.
I don't feel like I'm doing.
I mean, now you can still pictures.
Well, that's true.
I am curious, do you plan on continuing to change Sakari's appearance in the upcoming sessions? Or maybe even once you get another level or two?
I only change it when... I have a problem with perfection when it comes to stuff like this. I admit it. Manaki was like, why don't you just keep using the old picture? No, I can't because it doesn't have wings.
Yeah, well, Eidolons are great that way because you have a reason why you could change his picture every single session.
Well, I can't change
not
only
every session, but every level up.
Every level up only.
Every level up, okay.
And unless you're an evolutionist, then you put that in and you literally can do it every session.
But I feel like his evolution have to mix with the, have to be the same as the picture shows. It took me a long time to find the picture I'm using.
Yeah, I figured it might be hard to find a half dragon, half wolf.
It was.
Thing.
Though deviant art probably makes it surprisingly easier.
Well, there's only so much you can
all
do.
of them are probably
If you want a dragon wolf, that's where you go.
It took me a long time, but no, it's only when he gets something new that does not show on the picture. So he got improved. Well, if he gets a stinger, I'm gonna say that it's hidden in the fur, in the tip of his tail.
It's in the back of the picture anyway. You can't see it.
So, but he got improved armor, and I wanted to be able to see that since now he has dragon scale and he got wings and he still has horns. So yeah.
It's called his claws to rip anything to shreds.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was just curious. I wanted to see how the continued evolution of Sakari's looks would go.
Well, if he gets more that is not on the picture, it's gonna change again. So yeah.
We're only like 6 levels in. There's still 14 more levels to go. I'm sure some.
And in a few more levels' time, she could change it more than once per level.
So later, when you get like a tail and tentacles, then you might have trouble finding a proper picture.
He is not gonna have a.
I mean, that point, just get a picture of like a Shoggoth or something. It's this massive, like tentacles and mouths.
He takes a formless trait.
Yeah.
But certainly, Sakari cuts a very intimidating and frightening pose for the enemies of Drisslen.
I severely hope so.
He pounces certainly with the 1 point it costs.
Well, I know
so. Pound is so good.
If it can know fear, it will feel it. While Sakari is flying it down.
1 pound for Chiron.
That's like the worst thing to run from, because it can full attack you on a charge.
It's not gonna happen, Jonas. Never.
You're not gonna turn him into a Shoggoth?
No.
That's... wow.
Never.
So I believe the game had, like, it had preset ones to give players ideas what you could create, and I believe it does have a pre-built one for that.
They do. I've been looking at it. Just for...
I think there's also a dragon pre-built or something. That's pretty cool.
Also, I keep finding the pictures from my people in our campaign, like Pandaria.
You're gonna be like fucking Tina and Jonas with this damn theme music too. Like, oh, I think this track will be great for them. Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking right now because, like, well, Rain's got, the older self thing. He can change his appearance. Can.
Every time we go adventuring, I hear the dwarves.
I already have that picture, Dark.
Yeah.
Way ahead of you.
I know, but, I found it.
There's theme music would be like Gregorian chants.
That's, you're looking at Andaria there.
Yeah.
I found Andaria. I wasn't searching for her, but I found her.
I found all the pictures we used. I'm curious.
All you need to do, Manaki, is just find some ominous, Gregorian chanting, and, hardly anyone understands Latin these days, and...
No, who cares?
Like, every time, Alinari's about to, like, show us up, like, let's say, the triple channeling.
Then there's that in reality, they sing about like the goodness of Christ or something.
Who cares? No one understands that crap anyway.
Really, one person in the audience will be like, "Hey, I understand Latin. Hey, that makes no sense."
Well, I watched Doctor Who with
as
Manaki,
as long as they say the Lord, that's fine.
I watched Doctor Who with Manaki, and suddenly he's like, "Oh, he's saying this and this. How do you know?" Well, it's Latin. Oh, cool.
Yep. The Lord is coming. Yes, Alinari is coming. Yes, she's coming to destroy you all.
He has very much the same rules as Christ. You cannot worship anyone but her. I mean,
many of forgiveness.
Well, yeah, you can. She is a merciful God, but also a vengeful one.
Yeah.
Calling yourself a god.
Tying into the Old Testament.
If you repent, then she will.
Punish you a little bit.
Maybe she will grant you the blessing of death. No. She will also, plague you and kill your children and burn down your house and give you diseases and everything to test your faith.
No way. Yeah. Yahweh.
Do you still love me? Well, kill your own children to prove it.
Yeah. But my lady. No.
Oh, I see.
Well, you have doubt.
You go off to hell now.
That was not the correct decision.
Go to festival.
You choose poorly.
Go to festival. Go directly to festival. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Oh dear.
Elvespictures.com. The fuck?
What?
Fucking elves.
Also, I'm gonna give Tina nightmares now.
Why?
Because while I was searching for Shoggoths.
Of course you were.
I found this.
I'm not gonna click it.
Cthulhu cat shot.
I think it's safe to click, Tina.
Well, yeah, but oh my God, Manaki, fuck you!
What?
Why would you do that?
I was looking at it.
Shouldn't have spied.
It's not that bad.
Jonas, I'm gonna unfriend you.
Oh.
That bad.
So it begins.
I thought we were friends, Jonas.
And that is how the group schisms.
Jonas is a teacher, he can have no friends.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly.
He must keep a professional distance from everyone.
Because I need to judge them.
Just look at how those arms are crossed and that fucking Swedish grin. He's judging you.
Totally judging.
Oh, he's always judging.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Watching, judging.
I can judge back. I'm American. I have that power.
Power of judgment.
Mm-hmm. I don't need to be an Inquisitor to do it.
Yeah, I think that...
American judgment.
Mm-hmm. Listen here, brother.
Exactly. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah! I don't know though, Dark. If we keep fighting fucking things that have like these touched attacks, they just keep shooting at people. Maybe not even your 62 hit points are gonna be able to withstand this shit.
Yeah, that was a hurtful thing.
Yeah. Walking Madness is just full of like intelligent giant slugs that just like loom over you and spit acid.
Yeah, because the most I can get for my touch AC is 18. So
like even that would have hit my touch AC. I was like, fuck. Bastards.
Would have almost killed Elinari.
So, what a dick.
Just gotta stay behind.
Yeah, slug got a slug.
It's like not only does he hide himself as a boulder, but like anyone who comes up, surprise!
Yep.
That was just rude.
But at least your unconscious body was not grappled, Dark. That's what we want to take away from this.
Like even while being knocked unconscious, I was strong enough to stop the grapple.
Didn't swallow whole.
Exactly.
You were slippery enough to stop the grapple.
Yes.
Yeah, just slither out from its grip.
I like to imagine how it gravels. Like it does a slam, so it sort of moves over, hovers up, and just sort of smacks the top of its body down on top of Rain. And grappling is like if he sticks.
Yeah, basically.
That sounds like some Japanese shit right there. I don't want to think about that.
Smashing its head.
Oh, we're losing connection terrifically.
We are losing power. Well, we'll see you in 2 weeks if the world doesn't fall apart.
Take care, everyone.
Tell your mom I loved her last night.
Tell our story.
Oh shit. Alright, kids. Hope you all had fun. See you all in 2 weeks. I might be dead by then. That's oh god damn it. I ruined everything. Looks like June 14th. Hopefully you all will be able to make it till then. Well, actually, it'll be a few days after that. Depends on when I get it uploaded.